You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys, like, share, subscribe. Y'all tap on in. Salute to everybody that's gonna be in the building. Appreciate all y'all, man. And let's get right into it, man. I have to be honest with you guys. I have to be very honest. Even though I know for a fact now that Austin Metcalf and his twin brother, or his other brother, whatever his name is, if it's twin or not, Hunter Metcalf was stone cold racist, horrible people, did all kind of devious, disgusting, diabolical things, which could have went down under that tent. The fact that Carmelo Anthony, and I did not know all this, has so much on his table. They had 75 pages on that man, bro. And everybody was saying Carmelo was such a great kid, and this and the third. And all the stuff that I read that came out about Carmelo, man, it crushed him, man. As Carmelo has just been rejected a new trial. And it might, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it might have helped him, man, to be honest with you guys, man. Um, because I believe they would have gave him a new trial, man. Now that I saw, because yesterday when I was talking, I was like, oh, he gonna get free. Because when I seen all Austin Metcalf shit, I didn't see Carmelo shit until after that video, until I got the other side of the report, and I was like, oh snaps. So everybody that was saying that Carmelo was just this great kid and stuff, that's why I tell y'all we don't really know these people. And I wish for the young fella, man, because I know what it is going to school like that and being in them situations. Uh, man, bro. I mean, they had some shit in Carmelo file, man. I mean, damn, bro. For everybody saying he was a great kid and he didn't get no trouble, I mean, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, man. He had some shit on his plate. Now, them boys was some stone cold racists he was going up against, and it was a situation, man. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I blame it on the teachers and the instructors as well, because let's just be honest with ourselves, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I got expelled from school. I got expelled from school. You know why? Because I was acting up, acting a damn fool, right? Or I ain't gonna say I got expelled. I almost got expelled. I ain't get expelled. I almost got expelled. What happened was my parents just ended up taking me out of school and putting me in military school. That's how bad I was, right? And I'm talking about to other students. I mean, bro, we was clowning the whole class, doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Acting a fool. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All the shit that I seen in both of these two kids' files, bro, there's no way they shouldn't have both been expelled or suspended from school. I blame this on the administrators, the teachers, everybody else who didn't have control. Because once kids have all this stuff on their files, right? And the other dude, he had 53 pages. They're saying he only had 25. Metcalf had 53 pages. Carmelo had 75. Some people are saying, oh, he only had 25. Metcalf had 53, but Metcalf's allegations were diabolical too, right? His allegations were demonic. This nigga was beating up on girls. Metcalf and it was beating up on girls, punching girls out, bro. You know what I'm saying? But then they had Carmelo Anthony saying some wild stuff and doing some wild things and admitting to robbing people and all. Bro, having guns, all sorts of stuff. Bro, like I told y'all, man, it's like, yo, we got to be very honest about this situation. And when you had all these people that was on the internet that was just saying, hey, man, he's just a sweet kid, this and the third. Look, I'm looking at it like this. Hey, I knew that Metcalf and them, it wasn't no clean situation. But when I seen Carmelo file, bro, yesterday afternoon, when I saw Carmelo Anthony's file, I was disappointed, man. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. And the reason why I was disappointed is because I'm disappointed at the leadership. The leadership's not there no more. The violence prevention programs, the intervene programs that help these kids going through this age, that going through this type of stuff, bro. Carmelo seemed like he was going through some levels of depression. You know what I mean? Um, when he was going through it with that girl, man, and talking about this, that, and the third, bro. And talking about having this thing on them. Both of these kids talking about guns, knives, video. Both of them. Austin Metcalf, they got video of him with knives, a knife, and all this other stuff, bro. Again, man. But Austin Metcalf threatened to beat up his own daddy. You know. Now they can appeal to the higher court, but I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I saw in Carmelo's file, and this is why, and I said that to the person who says you ignite people. I want you to think something. That was before they had released what was in Karmelo's file entirely. When I said that. Yesterday afternoon, when I saw what was in Karmelo's file, when it came on the news and I saw it through the paperwork, what was in that file, what was in his file, I said, oh shit, bro. Because remember, at that time, all I had seen was the one allegation about the blade and licking that thing off the blade. And then I seen everything else, all the 53 things against Austin Metcalf and his brother, right? So I'm like, man, he finna walk out here, right? But I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all all the truth, man. Cause I don't have no place to lie on my channel, man. You know what I'm saying? I walk with God, man. And wrong, right is right and wrong is wrong. Both of these kids had a lot of trouble. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I blame the school system. I blame the parenting. I blame the teachers. I blame all these people. Because where is the leadership at that's grabbing a hold and getting these kids while they acting a fool? See, when I went to school, you ain't have too many times to act like that. They gonna kick your ass out of school. They gonna send your ass home. You ain't gonna be beating up no girls, doing all that shit, bro. You going home. See what I'm saying? You going home. To the person, all they need is one black person saying not guilty. That's not true. All that does is that means it's a hung jury. They go right to a retrial. And they'll keep doing it until they get a jury to say something. And then guess what? They'll fuck around and give them life. And everybody says two sides to every story. I believe that. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't trust no jury. With him going into a jury like that, with that information that came out on Carmelo Anthony, nope. Because the information with with Austin Metcalf sitting by itself, oh, Carmelo, I think he's gonna walk free. When I saw the information on all the information on Carmelo, bro, this man admitting to robbing somebody, bro. He admitting to robbing somebody, bro. He's admitting to doing crime, bro. I can't condone that shit, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? And if a jury seen that shit, bro, if a jury seen that shit, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. If the jury seen that, bro, they'd have gave that nigga life. From Carmelo, the only thing I would try and do is get out after 17 years, man. And thank God they didn't give me life. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. It's sad, bro. I'm very saddened because both of those guys was on cap, man. You know, and to the person that blame your culture, no, I'm blaming your culture. I'm blaming that racist piece of trash on the screen right there that was telling black folks that he was on a KILL all black folks that said that was writing hate speech about black folks. I'm cooking on him too. I'm cooking on him. So if you don't like that, you get your ass on out of here. You blocked, right? Don't you ever come up in my chat room talking about something. It's about time. I hold people of my color accountable all the time. The problem is y'all don't hold y'all's accountable. I didn't see Tatum over there holding these boys accountable, the Metcalf twins. Tatum was talking more about everybody else except for all this shit that the Metcalf twins was doing. Trying to downplay the Metcalf twins. The Metcalf twins is out here beating up and punching on girls, man. Come on, man. All kind of crazy shit. How the Metcalf twins, how you get suspended 7 straight years and never get expelled? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm be honest with y'all. Y'all tell me what student y'all know that would be black that got suspended for 7 straight years and never got expelled from school. Bro, if you get suspended for 2 years from school, bro, they'll fuck around and expel your ass where I come from. They don't get your ass up out of there. You ain't gonna be, see, this is why I tell you I blame all of the leadership too. They ain't got no leadership. It ain't no leadership around here no more. On both ends. It's no prevention programs. It's nothing to see that these kids are on point. The parents are working jobs a lot. The kids are at school, after school programs. The parents ain't seeing all this shit that the kids got going on all the time. It's sad. That's why you got to have more of these prevention programs, violence prevention programs, youth, targeting youth. And this is what I do. I talk with youth all the time about doing the right thing in life, man, changing your life, man, not getting caught up in the wrong crowd, doing the wrong thing, man. And I'm be honest with y'all. It doesn't matter who's on trial for murder. It's the truth. They're both wrong. Austin Metcalf threatened to beat up his own daddy. Austin Metcalf threatened to assault his own father, right? You honor your mother and your father so your days will be longer on the earth. Austin Metcalf came out here and was calling multiple black folks the N-word with the hard ER. All of these other things. I want y'all to think about this. Austin Metcalf and them walked over to Carmelo Anthony, fucking with them. So they technically walked over to Carmelo. You didn't see Carmelo walk over to him. He got a history of doing that shit with black folks. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. Knowing what's going on in this era that we live in this era that we live in, knowing what's going on, bro, if they show Carmelo's file in the court, bro, they're gonna get him up, they're gonna give Carmelo life, bro. If they show that file that I saw, with all the stuff that I can tell y'all, with Carmelo, since it's Carmelo that's on trial, bro, they mess around and get that dude life, man. If I'm Carmelo, man, you get parole in 17 years. Hey, man, you thank God that you didn't get life. You ask him for forgiveness, man. Because once I seen that, I said, man, nah, it got ruled down just now. It got denied. Once I seen that, I'll be honest with y'all, man, bro. Once I seen Carmelo's foul, because everybody was running around saying Carmelo was his sweetheart. He didn't do anything wrong. He was a great kid. They would turn down a great kid. Man, when I seen Carmelo's foul, man, come on, man. We can't, hey, bro, all these kids, and I'm going to tell y'all something. They all need intervention. They all need somebody telling them to do the right things, man. They didn't have no leadership. I'm going to tell you that day on the track. They didn't have no leadership. Where was the leadership that day? The leadership should have been intact. Because I'm going to tell you something. If I was out there at the track and I'm running the team, you ain't finna go up here and talk shit to nobody else or bully nobody else's team. That whole situation is not happening. Why? Because as a leader, as the track coach, or as the teacher, I am going to have control of the situation. The same thing in the class. If you in the class acting like a fool, I'm going to call your parents. I'm going to call your parents. See, none of this shit seemed like it was going on. I'm telling y'all something, man. And this is why I tell y'all, the teachers not doing their jobs no more. Because when I went to school, when you was acting a fool in class, man, they'll call your teacher. They'll call your parents, man. They'll call your parents and tell your parents come up there and get your ass. Right? They'll call your parents. They're not doing this stuff no more, man. They letting these kids just do all kind of, and then it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. And, you know, it's a very, very, very troubling situation to see all this going down, y'all. Right? And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. You know, that foul on Carmelo Anthony, bro. They're gonna give it. They'll fuck around and give him life. They seen his foul, bro. Cause I'm under the impression that it's one thing. Then when I seen the whole foul yesterday afternoon I saw the whole foul, y'all. I was like, damn, bro. That shit hurt my heart, man. That shit hurt my heart, bro. When I seen his whole foul yesterday, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. That shit broke me. Cause I was like, damn, bro. Dude was going through all, man. That shit was that bad, Nicole. I don't think you seen Carmelo's foul yesterday. I saw his foul yesterday afternoon. Yesterday morning, I saw the whole foul for Austin Metcalf. I had only saw the one message from Carmelo at first. So I'm like, he got one message. Okay, that's a one-off. When they show all of Carmelo shit, man, Carmelo admitting to robbing people, he admitting to bro, come on, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Matter of fact, I'll tell y'all what's in Carmelo's file. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. I'll pull it up right now. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I told y'all they need these programs at these schools with these youth, man. They got to get these programs with these youth, man. And I'm just going to be honest with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Be honest with y'all. And to the person who says we talk too much, I don't talk. I'm really out here in the field helping and working with youth. So I don't just talk. I've really been about that life my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was around 20 years old, I've been working with youth. Period. You know, violence prevention programs, things like that. I've been doing all that. So for you guys, and I do that for free. So for you, anybody that's talking, you can't talk to me. I know what I'm talking about. If you follow my channel for years, you know the different youth that I've mentored that I've shown y'all on my channel. So you can't even bring that shit to me, right? Um, right? Uh, so let's talk about those allegations on Carmelo Anthony because I talked about Austin Metcalf yesterday, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the reason why I think, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, bro. If they saw this, right, in a court of law, if they saw this in a court of law, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. They'd have gave Carmelo life, bro, without the possibility of parole. So Carmelo Anthony, in his paperwork, y'all, he sent a message stating that I'm gonna stab someone and lick the blood off the blade. He also, right, on the very morning of the stabbing. See, this is the thing. This is why I tell you that this is gonna get him packed up. On the very morning of the stabbing, he sent a photo of a night to his ex-girlfriend with a text saying, "Low key on the verge." So he sent that to his ex-girlfriend on the morning of the stabbing. Think about this. You can't make this shit up. He sent that to his ex-girlfriend on the morning of the stabbing. Also, he's assaulting girls. He's assaulting girls. He's admitted to punching girls in the face on multiple occasions. Carmelo Anthony, they got this in his paperwork, right? Also, they got Carmelo Anthony on stalking his ex-girlfriend, right? On the morning of that fatal incident, his ex-girlfriend reported him on that morning to a school assistant principal. She said that Carmelo Anthony was stalking her and refusing to let her break up with him that morning. So that nigga was on the edge. This is why y'all need violence prevention programs going on. Because when you don't have violence prevention going on, when you don't have violence prevention going on, when you're not talking to these youth, when you're not telling these youth, hey man, don't be doing dumb stuff out here, man, don't be crashing out over that girl. I'm telling y'all this. You got to be honest about this, right? 75 pages, y'all. Right? This dude was fixated with knives and guns too. And this is the music that they're listening to, what they're being influenced by, right? Right? This is all the things that's going on with these youth. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all, I don't make no excuses for none of them, bro. When I see this in your case file, bro, I'm gonna tell the truth. And I'm gonna shame that devil. To the dude who says all I'm doing is repeating, I'm not repeating, nigga. I'm telling you something that's real. And if I was repeating, it need to be repeated to the whole world, nigga. The hell wrong with you? What I'm saying need to be repeated to all these youth. I told y'all, stay your ass out the street, go to school and get your education and do what's right in life. Period. Right? And I'm being honest with y'all. Right? Right? See, I'm not gonna come in here and fake the funk with y'all niggas. Period. Know what I'm saying? So check this out. At 1 a.m. that same morning of the track stat, when he did the track meet, that same morning, 1 a.m. Right? You know what he did? Carmelo Anthony at 1 a.m. You know what he did? On the same morning of the track meet stabbing, he sent his ex-girlfriend a photo with a knife with the text that says, "I'm low-key on the verge." So the prosecutors, they showed that he was easily triggered and he was spiraling into this. See, I wish I would have been able to talk to Carmelo. If I would have known Carmelo was going through that, I'd have pulled him to the side and talked to him and say, "Young fella, what you doing, man? You gonna destroy your life like this? You gonna spiral out over a chick?" Real talk. I want you to think about this. No, to the person in the comment section, no, we're not gonna pick sides over here because this dude was a stone cold racist who beat up on little girls, who bullied their own cheerleaders, who bullied black students at their school. So don't make it seem like, once again, don't make it seem like he was on something too. And really, the denial was probably the best for Carmelo. Because if Carmelo wouldn't have got denied, now that I'm looking at his file, they'd have gave him life. They'd have gave him life. Now, to the person who says no new trial, it's not over with for him. They're going to go to the higher courts. Now it's going to take them a couple of years to get the appeal. They're going to go to the higher courts, you guys. That's all they're going to do. So it's not like he can't appeal. They're just going to go to the higher courts to appeal. But that means that takes a little bit longer. It's going to take like 2 years, right? So, but what I'm seeing in his file, man, bro, listen, let me tell y'all something. This man had death threats in here. I'm talking about Karmelo Anthony. This everybody was on the internet saying before we got all the information. That's why I told y'all. I was like, hey man, look, I think it might be a manslaughter, self-defense, but everybody's saying he's this great kid. I'm like, yo, if he's this great kid, and then we got to take back from his lawyer, bro, because his lawyer, low key, kind of tried to save him, man. And we went in on Mike, what you call it, bro? Hey, Mike, I apologize. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I apologize to Mike because looking at Karmelo's file, if Mike would have let this shit play in court, Karmelo would have got life without the possibility of parole. Karmelo got death threats on his record. He repeatedly sent text messages. They have text messages of Karmelo Anthony threatening to murder his girlfriend. Karmelo Anthony wrote to his girlfriend, how many bullets you want coming out your chest? I'm going to get you. I'm going to tell you something, man. Ain't no capping my shit over here on this channel. Karmelo Anthony was on demon time. And what did God do? He got both of their asses. Straight up. I'm gonna tell you this right now. To the person who says you can easily pin over, don't call me an idiot, boy. You call them boys idiots for coming out here and throwing both of their lives away. Fool. Don't you ever come on my channel running your mouth. You keep that same energy. And your name is Damien, so I know what you represent. Blocked. Like I said before. See, when you call down both the line, they don't like it. When you tell the truth down the line, they don't like that shit. They want you to pick a side and say dumb stuff on the internet. Both of these boys was full of it. And I'm going to tell you something. I would have loved to snatch both of them up and put them in the right direction. Especially Karmelo, man. Come on, man. You out here threatening to kill the girl, man? Karmelo, they got Karmelo Anthony on text messages threatening to kill the girl. How many bullets you want coming out of your chest? I'm going to get you. This is what he said to the girlfriend. It's in his text messages. If I was on my computer, I'd show y'all this shit. 75 pages, man. Right? The nigga had a to-do list in October 2024. You know what was on his to-do list for his girlfriend? On how to handle unwanted attention from others? You know what? It included telling them, say something slick like my boyfriend killed people. Right? I told y'all, the same morning that Karmelo Anthony stabbed Austin Metcalf, Karmelo Anthony, his girlfriend, reported him that same morning. She said that he was engaging in stalking behavior. She said that the man drove by her house and refused to let her end the relationship. Right? Then they got text messages from 2021 where Karmelo Anthony admitted to punching a girl in her face on multiple occasions. And he's also previously accused of stealing a girlfriend's phone number. It was also exposed that he had a gun and a knife obsession. They documented a long pattern of him being obsessed with guns, fights, and knives. His phone contained numerous unreleased photos and videos of him holding guns and pointing them at a house. In 2023, he sent a text message making a joke about shooting up the whole school. In 2021, he had weapon threats and he was suspended for 3 days for threatening a 12-year-old boy saying he was going to go get a gun on him. In 2024, he texted about removing the license plates from his dad's car to go out and commit armed crimes. And while his family lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, his behavioral history was severe enough that his parents enrolled him in an LSU program specialized for children who struggle to keep their hands to themselves. He also was going on racist rants too. To the person who said this is false information, this is not false information. This is true. I had the files. I have the actual messages I'm looking at. If I was on my computer, I'd show it to you. This is not false information. This is facts. I have the actual text messages. I got the paperwork. If I wasn't in my car right now, I would show it to you. If I went in my car right now, if I was on my computer, I'd show this shit to you. To a nigga who said I'm lying. Nigga, 75 pages. Right? 75 pages. Right? Carmelo Anthony, they had him going on racist rants against black people, white people, and Hispanic people. Let me repeat myself again. The authorities found a note saved in his Apple Notes from May of 2023 containing a long list of disturbing racial notes and slurs that went against black folks, white folks, and Hispanics. This is Carmelo Anthony. In another text message, he also said, I hate gay people. You want me to keep going? Like I said, man, bro, I ain't even, again, bro, if I would have known all this from the jump, because I already had suspicions about Carmelo, but his parents was out here acting like he was an angel, too. Like straight up, man. This is why I always now want to see the facts, man. Because and if I would have saw this yesterday morning, I'd have never said Carmelo Anthony was going to walk free. His ass would have got a goddamn going. He would have got life if he got a new trial. Matter of fact, if they would have seen this in the old trial, Carmelo would have got life. They'd have gave him life with no parole. No question about it, y'all. See, it ain't hard for me to tell the truth. I don't cap for bullshit on my channel. When I see it, I call it out and I stand on it. You know what I'm saying? When God put something in your heart, when God put a blessing in your heart, and he wants you to bless other people and tell these other people to do the right thing, man, so they don't be dying at a young age, man. Carmelo Anthony was on a path of destruction. So was Austin Metcalf. So was Hunter Metcalf. They were all on a path of destruction. And guess what? They all ran into each other. They all ran into each other. Right? Straight up. To the person who says, why didn't they use it during the trial? Because Carmelo Anthony's lawyer did the right thing. His lawyer, we all cooked this lawyer. I apologize to the lawyer. Matter of fact, I personally apologize to Mike Howard. I personally apologize to Mike Howard. Because now that I seen Carmelo's file, I saw why he wanted to protect Carmelo and didn't want this to come up in court. If this would have came up in court, they'd have got that nigga life with no parole. You telling me on the morning of the stabbing that Carmelo Anthony's girlfriend called and reported him on that morning before the stabbing? Come on, man. That nigga threatened to kill his girlfriend, told her, asked her how many hoes she wanted. Come on, man. Y'all niggas need to stop this, man. Y'all niggas need to stop this, man. Real talk, man. Y'all niggas need to stop this, man. And I'll be honest with you, man. I apologize to Mike Howard, man. Mike Howard and Toby Show, because I thought them niggas was capping. I'm like, bro, y'all seen all this shit in Austin Metcalf file. But damn it, Carmelo file bigger than Austin Metcalf file. Now, the Metcalfs don't get no passes. Them boys don't none of them dudes get no passes, bro. And again, both of these boys was on a collision course, man. And you could just see it, bro. This is why I tell y'all, people are not doing their jobs. You combine it, the parents, the teachers, the mediators, all these people, they're sleeping on the job, y'all. I told y'all the stat that over 200,000 high school kids take guns to school every single year in the United States of America. I mean, knives to school every single year in the United States of America. Over 200,000. Think about that. That's 200,000 youngins taking a knife to school. You think your kids are safe? And I've been told y'all this. Little did I know that Carmelo Anthony was on this shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. You get a hold of these youth, man. Get a hold of these youth, man. Real talk, man. I mean that shit, bro. I'm not on here to play no race game, but I'm also on here to tell the truth, because it's what's going to set you free, and that's going to keep you free. You know what I'm saying? And Carmelo Anthony was spiraling, and I wish to God that I could have talked to that brother. I wish I could have mentored that brother. I wish I could have told that brother, hey, man, don't do that shit, man. Come on, we're going to do the right thing, bro. Leave all that foolishness alone. That's cap, bro. You know what I mean? Because you heading your life down the wrong direction. And when you don't have people that's constantly in your ear telling you these things, when your coaches, when all these people aren't strict on you, I have very strong leaders. You need strong leadership in life, right? Strong leadership in life. And that's what it seemed like happened with the Metcalfs. Austin Metcalf and his brother Hunter don't seem like they had a strong fatherly figure in their life. Anybody, because any nigga who said they'll beat up their father, let me tell you something. If I would have ever thought about talking about I'm gonna beat up my dad, bro, that'd have been the last day. I'm telling you right now. This is before Child Protection Services. That would have been the last day out of you to see me. Let me ever talk about beating up my mother or my father. Nigga, are you crazy? That wasn't even a thought. These dudes now, they high disrespectful, bro. High disrespectful, bro. High disrespectful, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm telling y'all this. The internet, social media, this new music is getting these dudes, drug usage, all this stuff, right? And I'm not saying they was doing that, but I'm just saying this is all the things that they got going on with the youth right now, man. You know what I mean? To the person say you don't agree with me, most of the time you ain't got to agree with me. I'm telling the truth every day, all day, even on Sundays. It's on you to catch it. It's on you to catch it. Both of these dudes was wrong. They both full of shit, and they both was on a collision course. They both was on the collision course. Period. See what I'm saying? So when you have strong leadership in your life that don't give you no excuses for bullshit, but honestly, I want to shed a tear, man, because both of these kids really lost their lives, man. Like that's bro. I don't think y'all understand, man. I'm so mad because the leadership they're not doing their job, bro. The people in the leadership positions is not doing their job, man. They're not being hard with these kids, man. They not, man. You supposed to be hard with these kids, man. I'm telling you, bro. All the youth that I work with, you can ask them. I'm very hard with them. And guess what that makes them? Respectful. Respectful. They don't come over here with that dumb shit around me. They already know. It's gonna be RESPECT. Don't come around me sagging your pants. Don't come around me talking crazy. Don't come around me acting like a fool. Don't come around me talking about nothing stupid. Sad, man. Break my heart, man. I'll be honest with y'all, man. Breaks my heart, man. This situation right here has really disturbed me to the highest levels, y'all. To the highest levels, man. Carmelo Anthony, they got him on the text messages threatening to put holes in his girlfriend. Come on, man. Nigga out here beating up. And what's up with these young dudes beating up on women? Like, what's up with this shit? But you know where they getting that shit from? They getting that shit from the old heads. You know why? Because the old heads is letting y'all think that shit that y'all seen with Diddy and Cassie, they think they making y'all think that shit is okay, and it's not. And when these young boys see it, they think it's okay. These young boys listening to that influential music that's demonizing and poisoning their minds and controlling their minds, putting these boys in trance, making them do things that I'm just telling y'all this. Right? Real talk, man. Real talk. And this is when the devil get a hold of you. The devil get a hold of your spirit. The devil get a hold of your mind. The devil get a hold of your soul. The devil wants your soul. He wants your soul. The devil wants to grab onto your soul. He wants you to submit to him and all the foolishness that come with him. That's what the devil wants you to do. I'm telling you this. And so these teachers and stuff like that, man. And then like one of the teachers in the comment section say, it's hard too, because with these capping ass parents, these parents act like they don't see no wrong. Real talk, man. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was acting a fool in school, my parents caught that shit instantly. My father saw my father had to keep on giving me punishment, man. My father had to keep giving me punishment. He was like, hold on now, you finna go to military school. That nigga put me in military. I hated military school. That nigga put me in military school. I was like, he really put me in military school. But he did that shit to save my life, to give me discipline, to make me have to wake up and have discipline at some time in the morning, to make me have some type of respect, some type of honor, some type of purpose, morals. See what I'm saying? That nigga sacrificed everything, nigga. Put it all on the line. Right? Real talk. Nigga, I was acting up in military school. That nigga did everything he could. You know what I mean? And it ended up working. Because I got it. One day I just got it. I stopped being angry all the time. Stop being hot-headed all the time. Stop having an anger problem all the time. These young cats, like I said before, man, they're not getting that, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm blaming a lot of this on the environments. And the parents, they got to catch this with the youth. I'm telling y'all, you go into Walmart, I see the kids cussing out the parents, going off on the parents. I see the kids calling the parents by their first name. I'm like, hold on, bro. I see the kids in the store acting a fool. I mean, acting a whole fool in front of the parents. I'm like, man, y'all need. I get so mad because I'm like, man, I never let nobody disrespect me like that. It came from me. You came from me. You'll never disrespect me like that. I don't give a damn. We find all these people are not. The one thing you not gonna do, and I'm telling y'all this. Telling y'all this, man. You gotta have that strong hand, man. You got to have that strong hand, bro. Real talk, man. You gotta have that strong hand and not be playing no games. If you don't got that strong hand with these youth, man, they're gonna come out of control like this, man. I'm telling y'all this, man. Get a hold of y'all youth, man. You see your youth fall into the streets, fall into around the wrong people, yank your kids up out of that. Cause that's why all these kids dying now. Getting locked up, going to prison, giving their life up to a whole gang, all this other shit, feeling unwanted, feeling trapped, feeling like this is how they gotta live. Trying to tell y'all, man, peer pressure is a mofo, man. People, it's cool for everybody to tell y'all to do wrong. Who gonna tell you to do right? Who gonna tell you to do right? That's the person I want to see. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. I tell y'all the truth, tell y'all what I feel, man. I feel bad today, man. Today I feel sad. I feel sad, man. Because I wish I could have intervened and did something to help. Real talk. You let me been on that site with both of them kids. I'd have yanked both of their ass up by the back of their necks. As soon as I seen them arguing, this shit wouldn't even got to where it got to. I'd have yanked both of their asses up, took their ass down there around the corner somewhere, and made them two fools hold hands and walk around the track until they got it right. And that's facts. Talking about you gonna do what? I'm telling y'all this, man. Shit sad, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.